Form is looking up and it's all going much, much better. We're climbing up the Premier League table and we've got Celtic in the Champions League. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Man United Save. I am Coach Left Foot and it's a pleasure to have you with me. Here we are then, the schedule. This is how we've been playing. We were last together for the Crystal Palace game where we won 5-0 and we got a 3-0 win before that. That was followed up by a 3-1 win against Bristol Rovers where we gave debuts to, or starting places to, quite a few youngsters. So Sergio Romero starting in goal, not a youngster but generally not a first team player. Tuanzebe got a start, Dimitri Mitchell got a start at left back. Batshuayi started up front and scored 2 goals. DJ Buffon got a start. Boonen got a start. McTominay got a start, and Tyler Warren got a start. Sorry, Tyler Warren came on at left back, and Joe Riley came on at right back as well. And everyone did very well. Everyone performed well. Everyone stepped up when they needed to. Batshuayi took his chance really well and got 2 goals, which is good for the loanee. And DJ Buffon scored a goal as well, which is good. He'll remember that probably for the rest of his in-game life. I've got to try and remember this isn't real life. Huddersfield, we beat them 5-1 away. When I said we needed to get a really good away performance, we did exactly that, beating Huddersfield 5-1. An own goal got us on the way after Tom Ince gave Huddersfield the lead. An OG put us on our way. Paul Pogba then came with the goal. Kasper Dolberg got another. Martial got the fourth, sorry, and Juan Mata got the 5th. Again, everyone playing pretty well. Lukaku not playing very well at all. Got replaced by Dolberg, who came on and scored. And then we went away to Ajax and Dolberg got a starting position against his former club. However, we couldn't make the breakthrough. It was 0-0. Antonio Valencia getting man of the match. It was a good, solid defensive display. Our attacking players let us down slightly. Dolberg coming off, Lukaku coming on. Lukaku improving slowly. Then we went to Newcastle and we beat them 4-1. Anthony Martial getting a hat-trick. He has been in lethal form. Did pick up a bit of a knock as well. But another away win. It's 4-1. It was very good. David De Gea played pretty well. We took 3,000 fans with us. Not that many to St James's Park if you think it's odd as a stadium. But it was good. Henrik Mkhitaryan getting a goal. That game, we played Kasper Dolberg up front. And he is keeping Lukaku out of the team at the moment. And he got another goal against West Brom. Put us on a really good start. Oh, excuse me. 3 minutes in. Started it really well. Dolberg got a goal. And then Chris Brunt equalised with about 10, 11 minutes to go. Very disappointing that we didn't manage to hold on for that game. I was pushing for a second goal, but Chris Brunt, he scored an absolute belter, to be honest, from the wing on his left foot. It was a great finish. And then today we're going to be playing Celtic, and if we have enough time, we'll be playing Southampton as well. And as you can see, after that game, we got drawn away to Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup 4th round. I am going to try and win everything I can. But we'll have to see what happens with the cup. Because I'm going to keep bleeding. I'm going to try and keep bleeding. I guess it is bleeding. Bleeding the youngsters in the team. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with myself about the correct grammar to use. But anyway, so we'll go on and play Celtic. The dynamics, we are slowly improving. It's now just a thin red bar, whereas it was slightly going negatively. Now it's getting there. Keeping several players happy. We've had Herrera want some chance in the first team. He's actually got his chance in the first team and he's doing very well with it, to be honest. Phil Jones, I'm trying to sell Phil Jones. He's not making my team now. He'll go even further down the pecking order probably when Marcus Rojo comes back. Lukaku was getting pissed off that Dolberg was starting ahead of him. He was unhappy, so we had 3 people that agreed he should be playing and 3 people disagreed that I'm doing the right thing and not playing him. But it sort of led us to an interesting situation where Sergio Romero, Luke Shaw and Fellaini are all opposing me because they support Romelu Lukaku. However, Dolberg, Matic, Lindelof and Ibrahimovic is now supporting me. And that Ibrahimovic is the key one because he's one of the highly influential players. So it's basically as soon as when we had this thing, Lukaku came and moaned about his playing time. As soon as Ibrahimovic took my side, a lot of the other members took my side as well, which is really good. I quite like that feature, so it is implemented very well, but I'm still trying to get Carrick, Valencia or De Gea on side. I don't think it'll be too far until De Gea or Valencia get on my side because they're playing very well for me at the moment. Social groups, there hasn't been too much change. We've still got Matic, Dolberg and Lindelof down here somewhere. I'm still surprised that Batshuayi's gone straight into the core social group, but I'm guessing it will help him integrate a little bit more. Ibrahimovic is nowhere to be seen on that list, which does make... Oh, there he is. Sorry, I was just being an idiot. He's not in the core one. That's something else. Because he supports me, I need him to get into that core group, really. But I'm hoping that'll happen once he's back and playing. Looking at the medical centre, we've seen a 30% decrease in injuries so far this season compared to what we would expect on average. This positive statistic is reinforced by our position of 17th in the injury table. But he also feels that the current workload is too high, and we could potentially lead to higher injury levels for all these people here. So it's something we need to keep an eye on. Because I couldn't quite balance training out correctly, I've actually left the assistant do it at the moment. And now he's left it on high for fitness, and I think I need to take back control of it and lower it down while we've got this many games going on, because the form we're in, I really can't afford to get the injuries that he's saying we could get. So in fact, actually, why don't we do that now? Staff responsibilities. It's a lot easier for me to find it if I actually click on training. Training for the first team, I'll take care of that. I don't mind the youngsters. And general training as well, I will take care of that one for the first team. Okay, so we've done that. So now when we go into training, I should be able to not do anything because I need to press continue. Wonderful stuff. And I'm not even on game day, so this has been wonderfully professional yet again. So I'll skip forward to the game against Celtic and we'll be back on that day. So I'll see you right there. That's something else I haven't... Well, welcome back. Sorry, it's a split second for you guys. For me, it's a little bit longer. But something we haven't touched on before is the new improved scout report you get, where it actually suggests what they're going to play and who's going to play as what. So, you know, deep line playmaker, ball winning midfielder and box to box. I know that for a fact all of those can only be played on support or defence. Box to box is support. So they're not going to have anyone breaking from the middle, which means we can try and be slightly more attacking when our midfield three. Gamboa and Tierney, complete wing backs, they're probably going to be on attacking, and then three central defenders that will more than likely be on defence. We're going to focus on attacking movement so that we can take advantage of how bad they should be compared to us. No offence, Celtic fans. And we think they're going to play defensive on a structured formation, so we're going to have to try and keep the ball, move it around, get our fullbacks overlapping, and just get us more people and more passing avenues, as Pep Guardiola would say, to try and get the ball into the box. So, and then they've been watching Alphonse Almeida, who I actually signed. I'm pretty sure I signed him for Maribor in my last save on Football Manager 17. We are still a couple of days away from the game, but I wanted to just show you, if you're new to Football Manager 18, that scout report, which you can do here, and you can have a look. And if we look at the team report, it will actually tell us what's really good and what's negative about them. And so far, they have one negative. 4-1-2-3 DM wide hasn't been very effective, conceding average of 3 chances per 90 minutes played while shooting it. So hopefully that means they'll give up some possessions, because we're playing quite a similar formation to that. We are away, but we're going to go and attack them. I've given Martial a new contract because he was playing brilliantly and he didn't have that long left on his contract. So here we go. We're going to play Celtic. I nearly said Barcelona. That's not right. A defeat here would see Man United lose top spot. It would have to maintain our foothold in what is a good overall position right now. How do you think Martial reacts to current media interest in his performance? Actually, all the attention would give him a good boost in confidence. It's fair to say Man didn't have the best team against West Brom. That will drive us to do better. As the group save reaches the halfway point, are you viewing this as an opportunity to position your team as well? Well, of course I am. Yeah, of course I am. What a stupid question. Are you all concerned about Mr. General lack of playing time? I'd prefer him to be playing. That almost goes without saying. We're going to talk about the situation. This game is getting Celtic as one of your teams should really be winning. We all know what will happen if we don't approach it in the right manner. You don't seem particularly confident, I suppose. No, I'm not nervous at all. Let's put pen to paper on a new contract. I was wanting to make a public statement. Matic, I'm not prepared to discuss team selection. Sorry about that, because that means that you give the opposition manager some advantage to let you know what you're on about. But we'll be back for the nice introduction screen thing. See you then. Okay, welcome back. Despite his fitness concerns, Nemanja Matic does start. De Gea, Lindelof, Smalling, Bailly, Shaw, Matic, Herrera, Pogba, Lingard on the right, Martial on the left, and Dolberg up front is how we start. And we're going to tell the team passionately we should be winning this match with no problems at all. Classic thing, select all the players. I'm going to tell them again because it seems to be working. There's a lot more to come from you. Let's go out there and do it. We have another tunnel interview. We're coming to good forms. It's a very good team. We're relishing the challenge of keeping our good form going while denting theirs. I'm aware, no, I don't feel we need to debate whether the players are sufficiently motivated for such a match. I don't think it'll be a problem. My players work hard and train all the time. I'm very pleased he's tied up a new contract. Let's get going as the game gets underway. So, Celtic kick us off, and we're going from left to right in red. Obviously, if you don't know that Man United play in red, I don't know where you've been for the last millennia. But Lindelof into Dolberg. Dolberg turns, crosses in. Easy for Craig Gordon to pick that one up. And as you saw, Dolberg gets the nod, keeps his place above Lukaku. I do need Lukaku to really pull his finger out of his arse, but he can't do that if Dolberg's in such good form. As Lingard finds Lindelof on the overlap. Valencia drop for today's game. In it goes, and Martial celebrates getting a new contract with a goal inside 2 minutes. What a start for Man United. Lindelof, he's only got a game as a right back because Valencia was on about 89% fitness to start the game, and Phil Jones wants to leave. So Lindelof gets a go at right back ahead of Matteo Darmian, but picks out Martial wonderfully well, and Martial's there to finish. Puts us 1-0 up. Very good start for the Red Devils. And let's see where we can go from this. So Patrick Roberts comes forward with the ball. He runs out the defence, tackled well by Eric Bailly. Pogba to Herrera. Herrera out to the right to Lingard. Jesse Lingard with a mohawk as well, which doesn't really make sense. Is tackled by McGregor. Griffiths is put in behind, shoots from range. What a finish from Lee Griffiths. David De Gea has been beaten all ends up with that. And Lee Griffiths has scored an absolute stonker. Lingard was here, running down the line, probably confused that his haircut has changed from real life to in-game. Patrick Roberts picks out Lee Griffiths, and then that's an absolute belter. De Gea caught off guard from range by Lee Griffiths, and bollocks, to be fair. Unbelievable. 15 minutes gone and not much else is happening. We do seem to be struggling a little bit with fitness. We have to keep an eye on Matic and Pogba mainly. Lingard's struggling a little bit as well. We do have adequate replacements on the bench, so Daley Blind can come in for Matic. We've got Mata who can sit in the middle. Carrick can come on as well. Rashford, Lukaku. Lots and lots of options that we could use if needed. But it looks like we're not getting the best of this as the rain comes down. Lingard puts the ball in and Dolberg's there. And you cannot keep that boy from scoring. The Man United number 7 is incredible in this game. He has been absolutely unbelievable. Lingard with the ball in. Dolberg. It was beautiful. A great header. That's what we like to see. And that is exactly why Lukaku isn't getting picked at the moment. It's absolutely incredible what that boy is doing, Kasper Dolberg. And thank you for whoever said I should go and scout him, because I bought him and now he's been incredible. Absolutely incredible. As we're just ticking down to half-time, that is half-time. There's the weird end of half highlight. Look at the stadium. Celtic Park looking absolutely magnificent. We'll go into the dressing room, tell the guys calmly, you've played well, there's still room for improvement. That's all I'm going to say at the moment. We have had one more shot than them. Let's just have a quick look analysis-wise. Lee Griffiths is pulling all the strings, needs to be closed down. Okay, let's make that for Lee Griffiths, that's fine. They want to do more direct passing. I mean, look at this. What's that showing me there? That's horrendous, isn't it? That's absolutely horrendous. So, as you see, they're favouring down their left-hand side by the looks of things, and we're slightly favouring our right, which is odd because it's Lindelof and Lingard. One thing I did want to see was how Lingard is doing. He's on a 7.3, so he's playing pretty well. If I have his match physical is 82%, he can stay on for a little bit longer. How's Matic doing? On a 6.8. Does it want to tell me that? Okay, it doesn't want to tell me Matic, which I can only assumes he's dying or something. They can't read a pulse, so they can't get what his match rating's like. As Lindelof finds Lingard from the kickoff, we're mounting an attack straight away. All the way left to Luke Shaw, into Pogba, Pogba to Martial, into Herrera, to Lingard. Lindelof is there on the right-hand side. Can he give it? He puts a cross in, looking for Dolberg again. But it's hoofed clear from the Celtic defender into the crowd. And we will continue as we were, really. So Matic 77, Pogba 79. Matic just picked up a yellow card. So I think I am just going to sub Matic off and bring on... Oh, I'm going to bring on Michael Carrick in that role, actually. Hasn't had too much game time. I think he's only played one game, and that was in the Carabao Cup. But, yeah, we'll get him on. Club captain gets on for an appearance. Hopefully he'll steady the ship and keep it going. Pogba not having the best of games either. But Paul Tierney with the throw into Patrick Roberts. Henderson cleared well by Smalling. Dolberg gets in before Sevchenko. Dolberg shoots from range just over the bar. So unlucky for Kasper Dolberg. We are away from home, so I'm quickly just going to change a few things up. We don't really need to look for the overlap anymore. And then in a second, I'm going to put the fullbacks onto support rather than off attack. As Martial shoots from range, and it's a good save. As Celtic bring on Oliver Nitcham, he's looked very good in real life, actually, Oliver Nitcham, from what I've seen of Celtic play on TV. It's a poor corner. It's cleared right back to Michael Carrick. And, oh no, I don't want to change tactics. I want to go into that one. And I want to go put you onto support and Luke Shaw onto support as a wing back. And that's all I'm going to do at the moment. I probably will bring Pogba on for, bring Pogba off, sorry, and bring Mata on. And I think we'll look at who else is looking a little bit tired. 70 minutes to go, gone. What is wrong with me? 70 minutes gone. I think we'll do... Well, Herrera isn't playing too much better. We're going to swap those two over. So Pogba can go into the support role. We'll bring Juan Mata on in the middle. And that's all we'll do for now. And I am thinking about getting Lukaku on just to... Well, A, he'll be fresh legs up front and can possibly get a goal. And it'll be good to get him a bit more game time, trying to get his confidence up. As Nitcham comes forward, dribbling with it quite slowly with his this guy right next to him, whoever that is. Nitcham, he did well, keeps the ball back to Bitton, to Roberts, up to Henderson. Henderson, who's also got a mohawk. They're obviously in style at the moment. Griffiths round the corner. Patrick Roberts, what a save from David De Gea. Keeps it at 2-1 to United. And Celtic have, I wasn't even paying attention to they were playing that 4-2-3-1 for the whole game. But they're playing it now, and that's not what our scouts predicted they were going to play. We have a free kick. Mata, short to Lingard. Lingard, don't lose it there, you absolute moron. Lingard, still running with it. Into Martial. From range, Martial over the bar. And we're not quite seeing this game out as I would like. 2-1 up still, though. Dolberg, back to Shaw. Shaw into Carrick, to Mata. Moving the ball well. Shaw's gone for the overlap. He's into Martial's feet. Back to Shaw. Can he put a cross in? He tries, and he makes Gordon make a pretty terrible save, to be honest. And I think just before this corner, we're going to bring on Romelu Lukaku up front. Try and get his confidence up and get him a goal. He really needs to pull his finger out. Well, that's a good headed clearance from Shevchenko. And Celtic look to hit us on the counter-attack as Roberts comes forward. He's gone round Shaw. Whoa, that looked like it was a bad tackle and should have been a penalty. But we hold on. We hold to fight another day and 10 minutes to go. What can we do in these last 10, well, 8 minutes now, 7 minutes. So time is ticking down, as it does. Luke Shaw, throw up the line, tackled over Martial, finds Griffiths with the ball forward. And that's a very strong tackle from Eric Bailly. Lukaku's picked it up. Good ball out to the right-hand side for Lingard. He's got Pogba in the middle if he can find him. He's crossed it and forced Gordon into a save. And we have yet another corner. Let's see what we'll do from this. So, Mata with the corner. The ball goes in towards the back post. It's headed clear by Simunovic. And Mata gets there first. Martial back out to Mata. A bit of space. Ball across. Shevchenko again with a good clearance. The centre-backs for Celtic have been playing pretty well, to be honest. And, I mean, Lukaku's looking nervous. He shouldn't be nervous in big games like this. I guess it's that he doesn't want to be the person that's thrown away the lead. But the time is ticking down with 10 seconds to go in the game. We are on an attack. Lukaku has it. Holds it up well. Back to Carrick. Into Mata. Mata on his right foot tried to find Martial but couldn't. It's a ball cleared. There's the full-time whistle. We come away with a win, 2-1. I'm very happy with that because Celtic Park is a tough place to go. So well done, lads. That was a really good performance. Everyone seems very happy. And we go away top of the Champions League group. And that is all we're going to have time for in today's episode. We'll have a quick look at the inbox that we have. We rise to see the boys. We play pretty well. I'm going to send the assistants to that. We get 1.3 million. I think so. Lindelof got man of the match at right back. Interesting. Maybe Antonio Valencia has a bit of competition at right back. That is very interesting to see. Matteo Darmian, after I rejected a 22 million bid for him, he's played 3 times. I probably should have sold him, to be honest. I probably should have got rid of him rather than giving him a brand new contract that lasts another 3 years. I probably should have sold him. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure to have you with me. If you've liked the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for Football Manager 18 content on a pretty much daily basis. This video will be going out when Man United are just about to kick off against Benfica, and I will be at Old Trafford to watch the game, so I won't be responding to comments straight away, but I will respond to them when I get back from Manchester. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll chat to you guys in a bit. I'm out. Cheers.